Are you planning to buy a Wi-Fi router for your home to stream movies at Netflix and also to play games online using a PC or a console? Or even if you're going to buy that new router for working from home or at your business, it doesn't matter. In this video, I'm gonna help you to choose the right wireless router, and if that sounds interesting, let's get right into it. But before we start, my name is Alvin Alexa and I always upload videos like this to help you buy the right stuff and also to help you save up some cash when shopping. So make it a point to subscribe if you're new to this channel. And now, if you're choosing a new router, you should first consider the size of your coverage and the number of clients that are going to be using it, as well as the type of devices that are going to be using it, which includes PCs, microwaves, smart home devices, phones, and many others, because there are many newer models out there which most of you won't even need in terms of performance, and paying for the features which you'll never use is a total wastage of money, and there is no reason for you to pay for them if you're not going to use them. Let's say if you're gonna buy a Wi-Fi router for several family members who are vying for bandwidth for things like Netflix video streaming and playing video games online on PCs or consoles, then for your case you might need to buy a router with modern capabilities, which is so different for those of you who are going to buy for family members who are just going to use a router for surfing on internet, maybe be on social media. Those simple tasks will never require larger bandwidth, so you won't need the latest routers out there to buy. That will be a total wastage of money. And speaking of bandwidth, most of you might not be familiar with this, but any router released this year will be at least offering 2 radio bands, which include a 2.4 GHz band and a 5 GHz band. Now for the 2.4 GHz band, it will operate at a lower frequency than the 5 GHz band, but it will offer the best range in penetrating walls and any structures, though it won't give you high speeds like the 5 GHz band. Also, the 2.4 Wi-Fi band always competes with other devices in the house that will require the same frequency, like Bluetooth devices and microwave ovens, or even your wireless smartphones. So you should know that the 2.4 GHz band is only best for simple tasks like surfing web and connecting to social media services like Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp. If you want to be streaming videos from YouTube, Netflix, or play games online on PlayStation or Xbox, then the 5 GHz band will offer strong connections and minimal signal interferences. That's why most times if you're using a dual band router, most of them will always allow you to assign a band for specific applications and the number of clients which are going to be using that band, which will be easing the load on both bands. But what if your network is always busy with numerous number of clients? Maybe you're planning to buy a wireless router for a hotel, school, or any business with expected numbers of users to be high, then that way you won't need a dual band. You will need a tri-band router, and that will be the best way to go. Now, tri-band routers use 3 radios, with one operating at 2.4 GHz and 2 of the other operating at a faster 5 GHz band for load balancing. For example, like you can dedicate one 5 GHz to handle tasks like video streaming and torrent downloading, and reserve the other for other things like gaming, which will leave the other 2.4 GHz free for applications that don't require lots of bandwidth. And the other thing to consider when buying a Wi-Fi router is the wireless protocols. Now, most of the wireless Ethernet networks use 802 800.11 protocol to send and receive their data, but the mostly widely used Wi-Fi protocol is 802.11 AC, which allows maximum data rates of up to 5,400 MB and operates on both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands. It also utilizes multiple input, multiple output technology, which is abbreviated as MIMO, and it uses several antennas to send and receive up to 8 spatial streams, resulting into enhanced performance. Also, the 802.11 AC protocol supports beamforming that sends Wi-Fi signals directly to the client than just broadcasting in other useless directions. In addition, it comes with automatic band steering, which lets the router select the most efficient radio band based on network traffic, band availability, and range. The 802.11 AC protocol also offers downstream multi-user MIMO technology, which was designed to provide bandwidth to multiple devices simultaneously rather than sequentially, and it supports up to 4 clients, and all of those 4 clients will have their own data streams instead of waiting in turn to receive their own data from the router. But in order for the multi-user MIMO to work, the router and the device must contain multi-user MIMO Wi-Fi saturately. Routers that support this are widely available, though users fail to understand their benefits. But anyway, that will be another video. But sometime you'll find the 802.11 AC protocol routers labeled like AC1200 or AC1750 or AC3200 and so on, as long as it starts with AC, which designates the theoretical maximum link rate that routers can achieve. But what about the latest Wi-Fi protocol, 802.11 AX, which is also dubbed as the Wi-Fi 6 or high efficiency wireless? Well, Wi-Fi 6 is just an evolution of 802.11 AC technology that promises to increase throughput speeds of up to 4.8 GBs, less network congestion, greater performance, and greater client capacities. It also offers improved wireless technologies, which includes orthogonal frequency division multiple access, also known as OFDMA, that improves the overall throughput by breaking Wi-Fi channels into sub-channels, allowing up to 30 users to share a channel at the same time, and also the target wake-up time, which is designed to reduce power consumption of its Wi-Fi connection. In addition, Wi-Fi 6 is backward compatible and works with devices that use 802.11 A, B, G, N, and AC Wi-Fi radios. There are so many benefits of Wi-Fi 6 which require a separate video if I'm to talk about them. But anyways, in terms of features to consider, the best routers out there come with at least 4 Ethernet ports, which will allow you to connect to your desktop PC, network attached storage devices, and home automation hubs. And if you are a person who is looking to transfer larger files, it's better to consider buying a router that supports link aggregation, and this will help to increase throughput. Also, it should have at least 2 USB ports to make it easy to plug in your printer or USB drive to share across the network. Additionally, It's smarter to choose the ones with removable antennas, since manufacturers nowadays offer high gain replacement antennas which will help to boost performance, and there are number of third-party antennas which are available now for use. Just before buying, make sure your router will support third-party antennas. Also, for parents, make sure to buy routers with parental controls and guest network feature. And for those of you who just want to buy a router for gaming, make sure to buy the one with quality of service option. And starting with parental controls, this option will allow parents to limit network access for their kids to specific times and days, and it is great for parents with kids that have kids which always like gaming online and also social networking. And for the guest feature or the guest network, it will let you offer Wi-Fi connectivity to guests without leaving the entire network vulnerable. So your password will be safe and your guests won't have access to your files, printers, or any connected devices to your Wi-Fi network. And with the quality of service setting, you can decide which applications or clients that will get the network priority. For example, if you are gaming on a console such as PlayStation or Xbox, and at the same time you are running a print job, you can give priority to gaming to avoid lag time and also improve overall gameplay. Now, don't forget to drop a like if you think this video was informative, and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you have a question, let me know in the comments. And with that said, till next time, bye bye, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.